Welcome back, guys. Happy New Year. As you can see, I've got Frank with me here today. I've also got my new toy. So Frank's actually going to talk me through the rifle and pass over to Frank.
Thank you very much. Happy New Year, Shaun.
Oh, cheers, Frank.
You've got a great Christmas present. I wish I got something like this.
Yeah.
So what Shaun's got here, he's got the Accuracy International multi-caliber rifle. Great Christmas present. This is a rifle I was involved in some of the testing back in 2008 with AI, and it's a very good tool. What Shaun's chosen here is 308 7.62 by 51 caliber. We've got a conventional 26-inch barrel, and then this, as you can see, it's also configured for fully suppressed, so it'll be firing that subsonic bullet which you may have seen previously. Would you like me to talk you through the rifle, Shaun?
Yeah, whichever end you want to start from.
Okay, mate, certainly. So we've got a number of extras here, and we'll talk about in a minute. So of course, what we've got here, we've got the fully suppressed sleeve. Underneath there, we've got a 16-inch barrel. 16-inch barrel allows the fully suppressed round just to get out the barrel when you fire it. If it was any longer, there's a danger that the subsonic ammunition will remain in the barrel. So it's got to be about length. But the 16-inch also means you can also use full-powered ammunition. At a sort of estimated range will probably be out to about 500-600 metres.
Right, okay.
So it's quite a good tool, so you can quickly switch without changing the barrel.
That's clever, yeah.
You've got the AI 30 MI rail fitted on it. And you've chosen your own bipod today, haven't you?
Yeah, so I just picked up the Accutac SR5 QD. Probably wouldn't have chosen this bipod, but to be honest, the one I would have chosen, the FCG2, was actually out of stock, so I couldn't put that on the rifle today. So really the FCG2 I would have chosen just because it had a slightly lower profile, and to be honest, we would have wanted to start with a low profile. Just for obviously the longer shots, you want the profile to be flatter to start off with, a bit more stable.
Yeah, I could demonstrate that.
Yeah,
so what we're saying there is not just Accuracy International, but a lot of weapon design has got lower and lower. Obviously this is more for the military market. It gives us more stability, so even the AX50, the 50 cal, has been lowered as well. So we're quite, as you can see, if I release the rear butt spike, you can see the weapon is quite high. That's putting it level now, but of course the weapon's becoming slightly unstable, so we really want to be as low as possible. So we really want the bipod, as you rightly said, to be a little bit lower. This is why the military tend to use the Harris currently. Not saying it's the best one out there, but the Harris is a shorter one.
Tried, tested.
And of course we lower the profile dramatically. There we go. Yeah, so really we want the weapon to be level now with a low bipod.
And like you said, with the wind you had the other day as well.
Yeah,
that was
that slight movement, just rocking it back and forwards. Yeah. Okay, so on the rifle then, so what we've got on this side here, if I turn it over you can see it, Shaun. There you go, this is the quick release. So 2.5 full rotations, and I'll do this later on, enables the barrel to be removed. Right. It's quite a good locking system. It's normally torqued up at 5.5 Newton meters. So we use a torque wrench, or even, as you'll see later, a mountain bike tool, which you can buy, which can just automatically torque it. And that's it, so there's no need to put this in a vise or anything else. Moving along the rifle, we've got compared to the older style, we've got a larger bolt face and an improved bolt. We've got the traditional 3-position safety on there. So we move forward to fire, in the middle, which locks the bolt, locks the firing pin, but allows the bolt to be moved, like if you have a problem with the ammunition. And then finally fully to the rear, in this position here, which locks the bolt totally, and also the firing pin, so you can't pull the trigger. And that's all integrated into the shroud itself. What I do, I turn it around so the camera can see it. So on the magazine, you've got a filler, the black filler you can see there. This weapon starts off as a 338 caliber, so to convert it down, we insert the filler. And in good old Blue Peter style. Here's one we prepared earlier. So this is the filler. So basically that slots inside into the rifle in this configuration. So I'll turn it back to front, and obviously the magazine will be placed inside. There we are. And so this is the configuration, because it's not a downside to this rifle, but obviously this starts off as a 338.
Yeah, and then moves its way down.
That's it. And of course, the other caliber you can also have with this is 300 Win Mag.
Okay.
So it's 338 Lapua Magnum, 300 Winchester Magnum, and obviously 308 Winchester Magnum as well. But of course, remember the L96? Underneath this rifle is the elements of Dave Wall's original L96. Everything that's on this has been battle proven or has been improved because he used the feedback. So this is why it's
ultimately why you make the best kit, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. The reputation is the best sniper rifles in the world.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's a reputation. I think it's a fact.
Yeah.
You know? So on the back end, some people might think this is a bit unusual compared to some of the new AXMCs. Yeah. This is the older style back end, which is what we both prefer, don't we? Yeah. So this one actually folds to the left as you look at it, whereas the newer one folds to the right and it protects the bolt.
Okay.
It's more of a telescopic style. This one is more traditional, where everything is simply just quick adjust. As you can see, we can adjust the cheek piece. Just a press of a button and an adjustment. So nice and simple, really. Yeah. And again, we can fully adjust this up and down. And I'll go through this in more detail a bit later on. Yeah. So that's the rifle, really.
Yeah. And we've got the spacers as well.
Yeah, that's it. So on the main barrel itself, you've got the tactical muzzle brake. Yeah. The 2-chamber version. This can be unscrewed, and we can put the tactical suppressor on as well, so we can moderate it as well. Yeah. Like I say, with choice you have 20, 24 and 26 inch length barrels.
And the main reason you would go between each one?
Yeah, really this is a military police rifle, so the police rifle would probably want a shorter length. Yeah. And the military, it's all about weight saving, but because the distance is a lot different, they'd go for a longer length. Okay. A common one in some military forces in the UK is 24 inch, so they've chosen the middle one. Yeah. What I found for some training before, I've stuck with a 20 inch barrel because it's shorter, the bullet is more affected by the wind, but it's a bit more forgiving, so if the student tends to snatch the trigger or something else, it's a little bit more forgiving, and plus they learn more of the wind.
More, exactly, yeah.
But of course, the longer the barrel, the more the range, the less affected it is, you know. Yeah. The barrel itself is 1 in 12, so it's a very common and a good tris rate, so that allows 144, which would be like machine gun ammunition, 155, 167 grain, 185, and up to the subsonic, which is a 200 grain projectile. Okay. So it's a very forgiving twist in the barrel. So accessories we had, obviously we've got the bolt that comes with it, which we've removed for a minute. Some extra spacers, as you can quickly see, these would just be placed on there. Yeah. The great thing is having the adjustment there, that's more than adequate for me and you. Yes. But obviously, someone like Dolph Lundgren would need something slightly bigger. Oh, wait a minute. Magazine, a couple of magazines, 10 round magazine, double row, standard AI fitted, and we've got some instruction manuals.
Always handy.
Yeah, so that's good. So cracking Christmas present. Yeah. Exactly. And I believe you've chosen a scope, Shaun, haven't you?
Yeah. So I have pulled out a Iowa Crusader. So this will be slightly unboxing video. Pull the parts out. So this particular one is the MOA version. No particular reason I've chosen the MOA. Quite happy to work in both MILRAD and MOA, but the Crusader, to be honest, because I probably will be using this for longer distance, I decided to go for the finer clip value on the quarter MOA. And I'll just quickly talk through the scope. You've got the barrel focus, you've got a 40mm main tube. This gives a large amount of internal adjustment around the 100 MOA. Illumination is just there. You've got a zero stop, hard zero stop, and then you've got a secondary point indicator. You've got markings on the windish turret. White is right, left is red, nice and easy. And you've got a 5.8 to 40 times magnification range. So yeah, this is probably one of the best scopes in the world optically. retail value is £2,500-ish, and with that, to be honest, to get a magnification range that large, it's first focal plane, all its other competitors are around £1,000 to £1,500 more, so really bang for its buck. The Crusader's one of the best ones, and I've shot with this multiple times on not particularly my rifle, but other customers and other friends' rifles, and can't fault it, to be honest. So yeah, chosen this one.
Good. Yeah,
and I'll just put that there.
And you've got a mount you've chosen.
And I picked up the scope mount, so I've gone for a Spur ISMS, Ideal Scope Mounting System. One of the best mounting systems on the planet, and they obviously do a complete range in ring diameters. 40mm is not always the easiest mount system. We do supply them with a free set of rings, any of the IOR scopes, so 35mm or 40mm, they come free with a scope. But I've voted to upgrade it, and I've got a flat 40mm system, just because I've got 30 MOA on the rail itself, so I don't need any more MOA, just because you end up suffering with a short range zero end of the rifle.
And we can see this, we can see you graduate from the rear down to the fore end there.
Yeah, because usually it's quite difficult to tell when you've got MOA on the rifle, but as soon as it starts going up near 30, you do see that graduation going down, don't you?
That's it.
And just the ring caps, and yeah, so that's a ISMS.
Good. So the key now then is to get this rifle together.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you can, take it to range, get it zeroed to you.
Yeah.
Get it set up for Shaun.
Yeah.
Get it zeroed, and
yes,
and start enjoying yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So keep an eye out for the next video. Frank's going to be going through and just showing me how to mount the scope onto the rifle and the do's and don'ts, and making sure you talk it up properly. So keep your eyes peeled.